I get to show off a little DALLE3 image generation. You can see I love hyper-realistic images, 15-acre greenhouse being constructed. I actually don't like any of these, but some are better than others. I like just for the depiction, this is pretty nice. I can tell you just from looking at this is more than 10 acres. This is probably closer to 10 acres, but it doesn't necessarily need to be broke up like that. The way you would normally build it is one giant piece. But you can see here, because of my custom instructions, it's also providing me a lot of explanations. And this is actually quite useful. Keep going down, and now I've taken this here from a previous submitted Midjourney prompt. I can assure you this image is very different than what actually come out of it. Here I'm just asking it for something, and then just to see what it comes back with. I'm not giving it a very detailed set of instructions and description for what's in the image. Futuristic vertical farm with workers with headsets talking to AIs. Actually, these are pretty good. I like this one the best. This could be used for graphic. This is a little bit too cartoony for me. You can see we got some more descriptions. Can you do that again, but put it in a cinematic view and look at the difference. I actually like this part about it, of how it works, because I can just now in conversation ask it to adjust it, which is actually a lot less work than doing it in Midjourney and regenerating something else. And so this ultimately is going to win out. Midjourney, as popular as it is, doesn't have the installed base of ChatGPT. I don't like the skeuomorphic icons. They're kind of plain Jane, crappy. This come out and I said, well, look at this. Oh, that's not it. I think it was in the other one that I asked it to just do more detail. This is something that I had in the other conversation also. This is a previously generated Midjourney, and you can see what it looks like. I like all of these, actually saved all of them. And come down here, picture of a farm. This is more Midjourney. Previously it was Midjourney. And these still end up having a little bit of a cartoon feel to it. There's something about DALLE3 that's just cartoony. And I have some more examples of it. Here, I took a big prompt, threw it all in here, and it just barfed. This is where I hit my first time limit, and that kind of stinks. I tried again, blammo. Again, very cartoony. And I didn't tell it to do that. I asked for a realistic, hyper-realistic image. I kind of liked how ChatGPT did this, or DALL3 did this, compared to Midjourney. Actually, Midjourney 2 of the 4 weren't split screen. This is clearly split screen, which is what I asked for. This was stunning. I really enjoyed this one. 3D skeuomorphic icon. It's one of my obsessions. Yes, I'm obsessed with skeuomorphism. And look at that. There's just something beautiful about that. We have a pump jack here, some type of power system all connected together. These are drops of water. That's a symbol for power, dashboards, vent stack. This is just, I'm going to use it for something, I don't even know what. And now I'm kind of on a roll. I want to see more. This influenced me. Now I just want to be on a roll. I want more skeuomorphism. Here we go. It kind of splits this. Sometimes they're black and white. Sometimes they're colored. I don't know why it's doing that based on what I provided. I didn't ask it to do that, but it tends to lean that way. We got another error. Wasn't able to process. More skeuomorphism. Those are all really good images. As for background image, and this is where there's just it's too busy. I can deal with that when I use it as a background, but I asked for just depict ham, salmon, song. And if you look here, this says total addressable market, if I zoomed in. So it was able to interpret that. It said, can you make a really light background? And you can see what it did. That's kind of nice. Again, conversation, you can make changes. This background image for the market slide. And now I didn't give it agritech, so I'm giving it agritech now, giving a little more instructions that the US should be highlighted. I don't see that the US is highlighted anywhere, but we may be able to get to it. More skeuomorphism and icons, love them. Here we go. I think this is a good example, and I have the other versions of this. This actually come from a Midjourney using ChatGPT to generate the Midjourney prompt, and then I took that, dumped it in Midjourney, generated, and did it here. Again, very cartoony. Yes, there's a bunch of equipment that's gonna start clearing the pad. You never haul this much equipment in here for that purpose. It's always going for creative and being more imaginative than we probably should for realistic images. But I do like it. It's good for visuals. It's good for presentation. It'd be good for, you can tell it's fake, and that's why it's a good graphic to use in those situations. Here we had another rate limit. Way to go. I'm sorry. And you can see I gave it a whole bunch of stuff, and even got down to the lens, what it was going to use, and blammo. That's actually a pretty nice image. If this was reality, we would need a lot more greenhouses. Greenhouses would be in the back and out here to take all the CO2 from all that power generation if we were sizing it up. And that's it.